Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuhu, and good morning to each and everyone. I am Sarah Mel Aldampas and this is my report. I'm going to discuss first what is purposive communication. Purposive communication is about writing, speaking, and presenting to different audience for various purposes. Communication is the solvent of all problems, and it is the foundation to personal development. Purposive communication is very important in human lives, especially to connect people and make relationship with them. Proceed to the evidence based on reasoning. Evidence is a center of solving problem and making decision across many disciplines. Evidence can be defined as piece of information, visual, auditory, or written, from which conclusion may be drawn to prove premise. Example: your student may suggest an explanation about their research. Type of reasoning underscores by the following. Number 1, a sound understanding of the pertinent body of knowledge and academic debates that exist within and often external to your discipline. Number 2, need to support an opinion with evidence from scholarly sources. Number 3, an objective stance presented as logical argument. Number 4, the quality of your evidence will be determine the strength of your argument. Number 5, the challenge is to convince the reader of the validity of your opinion through a well-documented, coherent, and logically structured piece of writing, which is particularly important when proposing solutions to problems or delineating recommended courses. Thesis-driven. To form a material or abstract entity by combining parts of elements, a written discussion that draws on one or more sources that requires to you to infer a relationship between them. How do you write synthesis thesis? First, establish your purpose to shape the way you want to argue, and form your thesis. Your thesis is the main claim or idea of your essay, and select your resources and become familiar with them so that you can discuss them in relationship to your thesis and supporting an argument. Thesis-driven implies by the following. First, the starting point is a particular perspective, idea, or position applied to the chosen topic of investigation, such as establishing, proving, or disproving solution to the research questions posed for the topic. Number 2, a problem statement without the research question does not qualify as academic writing because simply identifying the research problem does not establish for the reader how will you contribute to solving the problem, what aspect you believe are most critical, or suggest a method for gathering data to better understanding the problem. Complexity and higher order thinking is a thinking on a level that is higher than memorizing fact or telling something back to someone exactly the way it was told to you. And when a person memorize and give back to the information without having think about it, we call that rote memory. Considering complexity and higher order thinking skills, you must take note by the following. Number 1, cognitive process that describe abstract ideas that cannot be easily shown with images, pointed to or acted out, and are used to express concepts. 2, comprehend and to solve problems comprise higher order thinking skills. Number 2, reflect on this. One of the most significant attributes of a good teacher is the ability to explain complexity in a way that is understandable and relatable to the topic being presented. This is also one of the main purposes of academic writing, examining and explaining the significance of complex ideas as clearly as possible. Writer, you must adapt the role of the good teacher by summarizing a lot of complex information into a well-organized synthesis of ideas, concept, and recommendation that contribute to a better understanding of the research problem. Refining academic writing. And to improve your academic writing skills, you should focus your effort on 4 key areas. Okay, let's move on to the 4 key areas. Let's proceed to the 8 resources that we can use to solve a research problem. So first, we have the library. The reference room of the library contains books and other reference material that can help the researcher get quick reference material. The library or books provide basic information about a topic. This information can aid in research. Usually, libraries have dictionaries and encyclopedias in the reference section. Number 2, Google. Google Scholar is that you can search for scholarly literature across discipline and formats. From a single screen, Google can be a good starting point for your research as it will give you an overview of what published material exists on your topic. Griffshake is a web search engine for students and researchers that aims to make academic information easily accessible to everyone. Internet Public Library. It can help you to research subject links to websites. ERIC is an international information system providing educators, researchers, and the general public with access to educational literature and resources. Dictionary. Dictionary can help us to understand subject better, improve our communication, and improve our grades by making sure we are using word correctly. About.com. They can help to find novel or mutable ideas related to your topic like health, sport, entertainment, and etc. Wikipedia.com. The purpose of Wikipedia is to benefit readers by acting as widely accessible and free encyclopedia that contains information on all branches of knowledge.